act of being an adult, grown-upicity. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Ha! It feels like forever. Dust cobwebs. How are we doing? I did a video a time ago about being a prim and proper person or being a spontaneous person, and we had different views on it. And some people were like, "Oh, they're prim and proper." Some people they are spontaneous. I was claiming prim and proper, that I like to plan the things that I want to do before I do them and all of that.
You don't know about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't know that all those kind of plans is for when this gonopicity, which is the act of being an adult, when it has not entered the situation. Because guys, this is the first year where I'm out of school. So for a bit of context, I'm a 1 year graduate from the University of Ilorin, where I studied accounting. In that phase of my life where I'm currently doing my National Youth Service Corps here in Nigeria. For somebody that always has like the things that she wants to do planned out, your to-dos, now get into a phase as a person where you can't control any factor right now in your life. It is so scary, guys. It is so scary. So let's just. The last video I put out was when I was in NYSC camp. It wasn't about my NYSC camp, but it was when I was in my NYSC camp, and I'd already filmed like 4 videos that I was going to be posting in 3 weeks camp. So I didn't have issues. So from that NYSC, let's start from there. I camped in Yobe, Damaturu. So if you want to see that vlog, do comment below. I still have it. It's not just out anywhere in the world. So I camped in Yobe. You see how the story is going. I camped in Yobe. I did 3 weeks in Yobe, and after then I tried to redeploy to Lagos. My NYSC life is a whole story, and I don't think it's something that I want to talk about. The when was when out, so there were times where I had to travel back to Yobe and all of that. And for the first time, I was doing something that you're just waiting for approval, and then somebody just tells you that, oh, approval will come. They said approval is coming next week, and then you're just waiting. And I think I went to camp in January, like the last week in January. I was in camp in February, and I spent the whole 28 days, I'll 30 days in March, in my house waiting for approval. You people, I know that when people say, okay, you're waiting for things and all of that, but it was one of the most like, I'm not a very patient person. So imagine the kind of things that were happening to me, where I just had to sit down in the house. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I didn't know that I was supposed to look for a job in Lagos or just move on with my life. It was very, very somehow, guys. I'm not even going to lie to you. So that was what happened. I'm just going to put a few clips of my NYSC camp. Amazing place, amazing people. Is it the best? I don't know. Right? But it was just a really, 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 it was nice seeing like another aspect to life, apart from Lagos and maybe the West State. And one thing that one of the major lessons that I took out from that NYSC period, right, in my life was just was just that because things have been happening very well for you, or because your plans have always been working out, doesn't really mean that it has been by only by your efforts. You understand? And it was just a very, very trying time for me. I'm not going to lie. There was even a point where I just shut out from my friends, and I just didn't want to talk to anybody. I now moved to Lagos fully in like, what time? I think Mayish. The first thing I wanted to do was just to reconnect to my family members. I think there's a way Shege will do things to you that you just suddenly remember that, oh God, I am loved at home. And I just started to be that person that will call my sisters, call my mom, and I'm just like, oh, how are you? And all of that. And when I was in school, I really didn't do much of that. So after I got back to Lagos, I started to like apply to places. I didn't really do so much application, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I was able to work somewhere, an amazing place. I was working as a finance intern there, and yeah, and the hustle and bustle started. Like, I think that Lagos is so crazy. I think my voice is even shaking right now. I think Lagos is so crazy, and for somebody that has always lived there, it is so surprising to see. People are like, ah, okay, so where did you grow up? Why did you say Lagos is crazy? But to be very honest, the amount of chaos in that city, I would say that it was nothing like the life I'd already written down. If you know me, I'm somebody that likes to multitask. I like to have things here and there, here and there. Lagos is humbling. That's the word. It's humbling. You know, when you are coming like this, you know those agric fowl that they have already used food to grow, and the chicken is just shaking his waist and coming, and person just see something that have its time, and you're just humbled. That's what Lagos was for me. The last 6 months of my life has just been very, very, very shagelicious, for the lack of a better word. It's just like from one thing to another, one thing to another. And I was telling my friend that, and I was also telling my mom. My mommy knows that everything. What I say is this how you guys did it? Is this how you guys kept on going on and on? Three major things that I learned in this 1 year of my life as a person that their plans and all of that hasn't been working is rest. To be honest, I just realized that as a person, like I'd never understood the concept of, watching back and allowing things play out. I was always controlling factors, and it just felt like everything needed to be done by you. And to be honest, that's one thing I've learned so much in this time. Rest. Like the fact that everything has been working out for you as a person, yes, it is God. It is obviously God, not only by your effort. But you can get to a point where you have kind of just put that it is God in your head, but it is no longer God in your hands, right? You're just used to controlling factors. And I think the simple word is the fact that Shege has not come and meet you is just what you should be grateful about, because people have it really, really tough. The thing that I have learned is, see, when all is said and done, if you are from a very good home, you are from a lovely family, you really have your house. Like when everything is said and done, you have your family members, and that is that is like, there's a reason why God planted you into that home, and He made you a person in that house, and nobody can ever do it like the way you do it, and it's very, very important. So this is a very good time to, work on your relationship with your siblings, build excellent relationship with them, because they mean a lot to you. Just so you know, because even when it's hard to talk to your friends, your siblings and your family members, your mom, your dad will always be there. And for those of us that even have like friends that go way back, that friends that almost like family, this is a very good time to hold on to them. Don't leave your friends and your family like me. And the third thing, very, very profound, that I learned in this time is be in a place where you can access opportunities. So by that I mean that because you are going through Shege does not mean that you should now shut out from even your helpers. And I think I did that. My friends are going to watch this video and say, yeah, you're advising what you cannot do. But to be very honest, when you are going through Shege, I know that there's just this instinct to draw back and just leave everybody and say, okay, nobody understands my problem. But be in a place where you can access opportunities. Like make sure your name is in the mind of people that can help you, give you valuable advice, and even take you from the problem you are facing right now to a solution that you have been looking for. So don't close your mouth, right? Even if the shege is shege, you still tell your people that this is what's happening, and just so that they can help you, walk through that process. That's why it's called life, so that everybody can like walk through the process together. And if you are new here, please be sure to like, share, subscribe. This is a channel where we do life together. I'm a young person. I believe that life is a process, and we can do life together to make it easier. So, see you next time. Of course. Bye.